My name is Buzz, and I'm bipolar. When I was 56 years old, a couple of years ago, I had a breakdown of sorts, and at that point, that's when I found out I was bipolar. I'd been depressed all my life. I knew there was something different about me. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Even as a child, I would see people on the playground having fun, and I was wondering, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm not having the fun they're having. So the depression was there. Mania, I know I had it, but it was so good that you don't think anything bad. What's bad when you feel good? But some of it was too much of the good. I was diagnosed with depression, the dark, the hopeless, helpless depression. And that was 25 years before I was diagnosed bipolar. So I went a long time not knowing really what was wrong. So I finally saw a psychiatrist, and she told me that I'd been misdiagnosed for 25 years. The meds I'd been on probably made it worse. So we had to just do a total switch on the medications. So within a month or so, I could tell the mood stabilizer had kicked in and helped me just stay calm. I still ride those waves. You have the downs, of course, and then you ride that wave up. I've learned that to remember that if I'm in a bad place, in the dark place, I remind myself now that you always come out of it, Buzz. Just hang on, because you know you're going to be on the up wave at some point. And of course, when you're feeling good and the mania is going on, you don't want to think about this is going to end, but it always does. Hopefully the waves get flattened out a little bit more, not such the extreme highs and extreme lows. Went to church one Sunday, and in the bulletin there was a blurb, if you will, about a depression bipolar group. And I'd really never talked about bipolar to anyone except my psychiatrist. So I thought I'd give the group a try. And at that time there was only the facilitator, another lady, and me, so there was only 3 in the group. And that night, I don't have a lot of emotions. I don't show a lot of emotions, but that night, the emotions definitely poured out. I cried probably harder than I've ever cried in my life. And it wasn't necessarily bad. I think it was good. It was me, and I was around people that understood. I was very comfortable in the group. So I left that night, and really I enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting other people with the same diagnosis that I have. Matter of fact, I came back the next week, and they told me, we didn't think you'd ever come back. And I've been going for 2.5 years now. Love it. I became a facilitator about 1.5 years ago. I've probably learned more being a facilitator than the people that I facilitate. I tell them the only difference between me being a facilitator and them, I'm the man with the keys to open up the building on Tuesday nights. I bring the coffee. I lock the door when we leave. Otherwise, I'm the same. I need you as much as you need me. We laugh a lot, but we cry a lot too. We're very comfortable. An example, a couple of weeks ago, we had a new couple. She was diagnosed bipolar, doing really, really bad. She was in a bad way. And I try to have those people maybe be the last or the next to the last person when they're a new participant, just so they can get the feel for the group and what we're about. And finally, when we came to her, she said, well, since y'all have all been so honest, I'm going to be honest. And to me, that's what it's about, making people feel comfortable to talk about this disease. DBSA is more than a lifeline for me. It's a psychiatrist, my therapist, and DBSA. And truthfully, I couldn't do without any of them. They all come together and to help me with this and my future. I have a future now and a hope for tomorrow where I didn't before.